I think he can be a great player for us, regardless of freshman or not. But obviously with more and more reps, gain experience, he'll kind of gain more confidence in himself. And I think when he is confident, he'll be a great player for us.
Someone like Marty, that was named team captain. I know this is going into your third year here, but he's going into his sixth. Just what does he bring to the team that made his peers name him a captain?
Yeah, I joke with him a lot. I kind of call him the dad or the grandpa of the team. He's kind of got that kind of authority, kind of sense, presence to him. And I've known Marty I've gotten to know Marty well over the past few years I've been here, and I think when you are around him, you kind of just sense that he would be a good leader or a good captain for this team. Obviously, everybody else kind of realized that as well. So I think that he brings an edge every single day. He's always ready to go to work, and he tries to get us on the same boat as him. Being not taking any day for granted. That's one thing he's always preached on. Obviously he's dealt with injuries over the last few years, but whenever he's back on the field, you notice him. I think that says a lot about who he is. Just always, no matter the circumstance, always coming out and working.
Braelon, now that you've gone through a full spring, full preseason with this offense, what would you say is your biggest question left about this offense when you actually get to a game? Do you have any?
How many points can we score?
Do you have a sense of how you and Ches, I don't know what kind of discussions you've had, but the distribution of how you'll be used, do you have a pretty good idea at this point of how they would like to use the two of you specifically?
No, not really. We haven't really talked about it. It's not really something we're thinking about. We just know, once either of our number is called, we're going to make the plays. And I think, I'm certainly excited to see what he does this season. I know he's excited for me as well. Obviously, we both have aspirations of playing at the next level. So this is obviously the year we want to have a huge year. In terms of distribution or anything, I don't really know. I haven't talked to Coach Ball or anything about that, but I'm sure it'll be somewhat similar to how it was my freshman year. Obviously Ches was in the lead role, and I was kind of plug and play. I'm sure it'll be similar to that in some ways, but I'm not exactly sure.
You said that your biggest question is how many points you're going to score. Do you have any idea what the answer to that question is going to be?
I don't. Just enough to win every game. That's the goal.
Is it realistic to be able to hit the ground running in week one, just with the new system and everything?
Definitely. I don't think we expect anything less.
Coach Fickle talked right away about the goal is to win championships. I know you guys probably feel the same way. What do you think is a successful season in year one of this whole new everything for Wisconsin?
I think a successful season is winning a championship. I think when Coach Fick got here, that was the mentality that he kind of instilled in us, and that was what pushed us through off-season workouts and spring ball and this summer, all that. And anything less, honestly, is probably failure. If this is my last year, hopefully it is. I don't want to leave here without having that opportunity or doing it. So I think a successful season will be winning a championship.
What's the hardest thing you did this offseason? Like the moment?
Matchups.
Yeah, matchups.
Probably heard that a lot.
Is there a different feeling for you for this opening day? Obviously you've done this a few times now, but is there a different feeling for you particularly?
Yeah, it's different because I'm not as, I'm obviously very ready to play, very excited. I've been waiting a long time for this game. But I think, I feel more, like you said, I've done this a couple times now, and it's kind of now where it just kind of feels like another home game, which I think is a good thing. Like I said, I'm ready to play, and I'm excited for the opportunity, but I'm not, as jittery during, early in the week as I have been in years past. I just try not to think about it too much right now, just trying to prepare, make sure I'm ready.
Being relaxed, does that help you bring a calmness to the other guys around you too?
I would assume so. I hope I'm not this calm on game day. I don't think I will be. But right now, like I said, Just trying to prepare as best I can and try to push the guys in the room and the offense to do the same.
Luke said there's going to be some changes to that pregame routine, and you guys went through a little mock game on Friday. Are there significant changes for you guys at all, or nothing much?
What have your impressions been of Tucker Ashcraft? Because he's a guy, I don't know if anybody expected outside the program anything of him coming in, but now he's getting major reps. What stood out?
Yeah, I would say he kind of caught our attention during workouts, more so in the weight room than anything. And obviously, he's kind of had to get thrusted into, one of the higher, tight end roles. He's done a great job. I think obviously I've been in a similar position where, you just kind of got to get comfortable with everything. Obviously, everybody sees the talent. Everybody knows what type of impact you can have. And, the more reps you get, the more comfortable you get. So it's just about him getting reps right now. And hopefully, he's able to play in the first few games a little bit and just kind of getting that confidence in himself. And once he's confident, I think he'll be a great player.
You talked about the first week feeling like Christmas, those jitters. Do you feel that way? And what's kind of the vibe in the locker room in terms of new era with Fickle?
I would say, obviously, I'm excited. Like I said, I've done this a couple times now, so it's not like, hopefully on Saturday. I know on Friday, Saturday, I'll be feeling a little bit more anxious to get out there. Right now, like I said, I'm just trying to prepare as best I can, get to understand the opponent and what they're trying to do. In terms of the locker room, right now, I don't think it's any different than, it has been. I mean, we're obviously used to the, offense and everything, the whole team, the schedule, everything like that. So it's not like, we're going to anything unknown. We're just ready to play.